Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 4 and here we will present about our research entitled An Analysis Teacher and Student Classroom Interaction Pattern in an Online Learning Context. But before we start the presentation, let me introduce ourselves. My name is Rizky Trianistia as the moderator and also as the second speaker. Trisya Anarijani as the first speaker and Salma Fitria as the last speaker. And for the coverage in our research, the first is a background of study, aim of study, related the literature review, and the research methodology. Okay, let's start with the first speaker. For the first speaker, time is yours.
Alright, thanks to the moderator. Now I would like to explain about the background of the study. The pattern of interaction is a very important part of achieving the success of interaction in the learning process in the classroom. Tapa and Lee 2013. To achieve this, so the teacher must be able to use active and quality interaction pattern because it can improve the student language and communication skill. Permendiknas number 2 2016 state that the interaction between student and student or teacher and student can improve their social skills. In addition, Brown 2001 and Tuan and 2010 state that the interaction pattern can also assist the student in receiving the feedback from the teacher, such as asking questions. Therefore, the teacher must pay attention to choose the pattern of interaction will be used, so an active and creative learning in the classroom will be achieved. However, the teacher and student face several challenges where trying to implement an interaction pattern in EFL classroom Bestiara 2021. First, student in EFL classroom don't understand about the explanation from the teacher, and Harmer 2001 66. Second, some teacher only focus on providing information in one way, so the student cannot explore their opinion. While Dagarin 2004 argues that the classroom interaction is two-way interaction process where the student not only acts as recipient of information, but the teacher must be able to influence the student to be actively involved in the classroom interaction. So from this thing, it can be concluded that the teacher and student experience some challenges in creating active and interactive classroom. In this relation to this. Some previous studies have described a pattern of interaction. The researchers investigate that the interaction pattern that emerged during offline learning. Edi 2018, Siom 2018, Sundari Rapli and Hamzah 2018, and 17, Al Munawwarah 2021, Budiarti 2019, Meiji Eha and Meiji SM 2021. The researcher found that the teacher dominates the interaction in the classroom. However, there are other researchers who found that the interaction not only dominated by the teacher, but the student also improve the interaction. Sari Muhayyar and Hamzah 2018, Mar'ah 2020, and Risna 2018. Furthermore, there are several other researchers who have also found that the interaction can also be dominated by both between teacher and student. Akbar 2021, Rahmat 2019, Salayukti 2020, Arisandi 2018, and Hafwini 2019. Hence, it is necessary to conduct research to further discuss the interaction pattern used by the EFL teacher and student in online classes, where this is related to our study who want to analyze the interaction pattern of teacher and student in the EFL class in the context online learning using Zoom. The next material is about the aim of the study. The aim of this study is consequently undertaken an analysis of teacher and student classroom interaction pattern in an online learning context using Zoom. That's all from me. Back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you to the first speaker, and the next material will be delivered by myself. Here, I want to explain about the literature review on this chapter. In the learning process, there are classroom interaction patterns that can be applied by teacher and students in the classroom. The types of classroom interaction pattern have 10 types according to Sinclair and Coulthard 1975 in year 1996 227. They are first, group work is a type of classroom interaction pattern where the teacher divides the student into small group or separate group. Then the teacher gives assignment that must be done by them. The second is closed-ended teacher questioning is a type of classroom interaction pattern where the teacher limits interaction in the classroom during a learning process. So it can make the interaction in the classroom become a passive class. And the third is individual work is a type of classroom interaction pattern where the teacher gives assignments to the students, then the student must work independently, and the teacher only goes around monitoring and helping if there is something that the student don't understand. For the fourth is collate response is a technique where all students verbally respond in unison to the teacher questioning. And the fifth is collaboration. It's a type of classroom interaction pattern where the teacher gives assignments to the student in the form of group, but all members do it individually. For the sixth is student initiate teacher answer is a type of classroom interaction pattern where the interaction allows the students to explore their knowledge of learning material. And seventh is full class interaction. It's a type of classroom interaction pattern where the teacher gives a topic and then the students must discuss it. And the eighth is teacher talk. It's a type of classroom interaction pattern where the learning process is dominated by the teacher. And then self-assess is a type of classroom interaction pattern where the teacher gives a list of tasks to student. Then the student can choose their own assignments and work independently. And for the last is open-ended. Teacher questioning is a type of classroom interaction pattern where the teacher asks questions which refers to student opinions, and then the students can answer based on their knowledge, their feelings, and their understanding. I think that's all from me. Okay, for the next material will be delivered by the last speaker. For the last speaker, time is yours.
Okay, I will continue the material about research methodology. The first is research design. In this study was guided by a qualitative research approach with case study design, as it aims to examine the play in one case, the interaction patterns between teachers and students in EFL English class using Zoom. And this research will be done in clear, real, and natural setting. Hence, this research conformed to this study by using a case study design with a qualitative research approach to explore real life through detailed and data collection that involves multiple information sources such as observation, interview, and audiovisual material. The case description report and the case theme. The unit for analysis in case study may be double or single case. Creswell 2007.
And the second is research site. This study will be conducted in the one of the best university in Garut, who have a faculty of economic, accredited A, and highly qualified lecturers. This university was chosen because it continued to using Zoom in online learning and that support to this research. And the participant in this research is a student from one class in management major and one lectures this subject. This lectures was chosen because she had skill and experience this subject, and at last she taught in this university at 6 years, and she taught in other university in Garut, and she taught in one of the famous English course in Garut. And beside that, she had academic achievements and she jured in English contest. Later, she also used Zoom when she taught her students in online learning. Uh, and this is related to this research purpose. And the third is instrument and document. In conducting this study, researchers chose non-participant observation as tool for data collection. It was chosen because it agreed with this research purpose that researchers only analyze the interaction between teachers and students without contribute in their class. Non-participant observation are often used mixing with other methods of data gathering and can give a more nuanced and dynamic appreciation of situation cannot easily be perceived in other methods. Louis and uh, my list 20 and 10. From the observation was obtained the documentative recording during learning process in Zoom. And the last material, data analysis. In this study, researchers chose an inductive analysis to data because it's with the research purpose of the study to how to analyze the interaction between teachers and students during learning in Zoom. Therefore, in this research set, it's required concrete and clear data of its result. Qualitative data in this study are analyzed using inductive analysis consisting of several steps. The first, recording, and the second, transcribing, the third, hospitalizing, the fourth, analysis, and the last is interpretation. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the last speaker. And well, that's all from our group. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.